Today we are playing more straight, of course. Again, I'll confess, I just finished recording the last part and we're going to start with this one right away because I can't help myself. I'm too excited. So let's go. If you remember, at the end of the last one, we were doing massages and wrestling with Braden in our dorm room. And Braden was laying in our bed to watch TV because he needs glasses. So that's a quick recap. The next few days seemed to string together like some tapestry that was woven by an infant on a caffeine bender. I remember a whole lot of the same. Studying, watching TV, and Braden chewing through burgers in the cafeteria while we chatted about things that mattered but didn't. Ooh, I like this. I also started to check my phone more regularly, looking for any word from Mikhail about the swim tryouts that had already seemed like a lifetime ago. Oh yeah, that's right, totally forgot about those. It's probably a good idea that I never got Mikhail's number because I would have melted his data plan with the first 2 billion annoying messages and questions, and tried to ignore the imaginary phantom phone vibrations in my pocket that occur far more frequently than I'll ever publicly admit. Oh, it happens a lot to me too. Like, I swear it actually does vibrate and there's just nothing there sometimes. Today started like any other day, and little did I know that by the end of it, I would find myself faced with a choice that changed the trajectory of things forever. Okay, so here we go. Pivotal part. We're coming up. I'm so excited to get to the new stuff you don't even know. More recently, Braden has been waking up earlier, his bed consistently empty long before my eyelids even think about separating. It's an odd change for him, but I guess I can appreciate him settling into the routine and being more motivated for all the classes he struggles with. Why can't I skip? I just want there to be a skip option all the time, because I don't want to go to class. And I know if we go to the bathroom, we're still going to go to class. And it's just not what I want to do. But fuck it, let's go to the bathroom. Oh, I didn't save, it doesn't matter. I didn't lie in bed long before I decided that of all the constructive things I could do today, I'd like to start it off at the urinal. Grab my jeans and slide them on, wondering if I'll see Braden in the bathroom or if he's already left. Well, I'm not trying to be creepy, I sort of got into the rhythm of taking a leak before I start the long trek across the quad. And he's always there in the same spot as I enter the bathroom. I'm surprised. Why are we surprised? We literally were just commenting on the fact that we might see him. Still standing at his favorite urinal. His high tops and socks as tall as ever. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever noticed his socks until just now. Gives me a nod as I walk behind him. Sup. I always say sup, more like a statement than an actual question. I feel like you're stalking me. I know we're in here a lot, together at the same time. Wait, really? He smirks. No, I just want to make you uncomfortable. Like how you waited until I had my dick out before you tried to make me uncomfortable? Smirks again, enjoying the banter. Stop hating on me. Doesn't everyone have to piss first thing in the morning? Isn't that a thing? I almost always do, but sometimes I have to wait until my morning one goes down before I get up. Otherwise, I'll be pissing every which direction. Crazy. I feel a hyperactive butterfly in my stomach do a backflip as I stand at the urinal thinking about Braden, and oh my god. We're in too deep now. We caught feelings. I mean, we probably caught feelings a while ago, but they're surfacing. You could always just jerk off before you get out of bed. Didn't stop you last time. Okay, with this finger. Don't give me the finger. Well, I appreciate the humor. It only takes a second for my eyes to shift and begin to look past it. Oh yeah, we're in way too deep now. We can't help ourselves. He's looking right at us and we're not even trying to hide it. And for a brief second, I almost saw his. Girl, you've seen it already more than once. I yank my head back towards my own urinal and feverishly begin to try focus on something else. Like cutting the urinal mint in half. Oh my god, I almost saw the whole thing. This accidental teasing is starting to make me feel complicated. Part of me wants to relish in the most rewarding friendship I've ever had, but the other part of me wants to toss this innocent dude up against this bathroom wall and both visually and physically feast. Oh, okay. Well, we're being honest with ourselves at least. I need to get out of my head. You're spacing out. Okay, we're taking a long time to pee. I snap back to reality. Huh? Do you like meditate while you piss or something? I tap dance through sentences, stomping on my metaphorical feet the entire way. Nah, I was just spacing out, I guess. I don't remember where I was. Pretty sure you were pissing? I'll catch you after class. Alright, man, sounds good. You look like you need some time anyway. Yeah, he noticed we have that situation again that we have to now take care of. And he noticed it, and that means he saw it. Huh? Braden leaves the bathroom and echoes of his squeaking shoes dance across the hallway walls, growing quieter as he walks back to our room to get dressed. Wait, did Braden notice? Oh, Girl, he noticed. Why do you think he said you need some time alone? He noticed. He's looking. Is that what he was talking about? I stare, evaluating it like an active crime scene and curse at it a few times. It's not the first time I've had words with it. Somehow I convinced myself that maybe my arm was in the way and he didn't see it standing up like an angry cobra. But I don't believe it. I do my best to stuff it back into the pants. Wow. Hoping they'll press it into submission. Yeah, submission like that. Oh my god. Him wrestling us. I wash my hands in the sink, still somewhat haunted by the prospect of what Braden may or may not have seen. That was pointing and pissing into the urinal. Guess it's my turn for the awkward shit this time. Push it to the back of my mind and figure out that I hopefully forget about it after a long day of boring classes. Leave the bathroom behind me. Oof, that was interesting. We're only 5 minutes into the video. The door is already closed when I make it to class and I quietly sneak to the back. I'll admit that I almost try and sneak back out the second that I hear the professor mention a pre-test. Those things always annoyed me. They tell you it's a way to test your knowledge, but I feel like most people already had a pretty good idea of whether they knew about the topic without taking a pre-test. I also think it's annoying when they end the lecture with some tests you took at the beginning, as if it's symbolically supposed to show how smart you are now that you heard them speak for an hour. Of course I did better the second time. I've already seen the answers, and it's the same test. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for tests. My mind is elsewhere like it always is. Think about my roommate and a college swim team that's probably way out of my league. Somehow time passes and I'm relieved when it's time to head back to the dorms, where I don't have to wear pants. Wow. Oh, I love the outside shots. I know I say it like almost every single time, but the lighting is just so good. I sort of space out on the walk back. One of those cases where you suddenly realize you're where you need to be, but not really sure how you got there. The room is empty, so I throw my clothes on the floor and kick back, basking in the ridiculously inefficient temperature of our room. I doze off a few times, waking up each time surprised Braden isn't back yet. Drift off a few more times before the door opens and to the sound of a familiar groan. Ugh. Damn, dude, you okay? You're extra late. Yeah, I'm fine. Practice went way long tonight. I'm fucking beat. That sucks. Anything happen? Not really, just a lot of drills. Oh, he's wearing the singlet. Coach was tripping tonight. I get the whole muscle memory thing, but I feel like I'm brain dead tonight after doing the same shit over and over. Braden continues to undress while he talks, sliding his wrestling singlet down. Okay, we've been caught off guard because Braden is wearing a jockstrap actually for the first time, and he's not being shy about it. I can tell I'm spacing out and staring at him, but I can't do shit about it. Jesus damn. Braden is looking for his towel right now, and he's giving us a full view of his back and his ass. I try to talk to avert my attention. It sort of comes out like an awkward mix between a croak and a squeak. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. You're really taking this get comfortable being naked thing pretty seriously. What do you mean? I gesture at his jock. Oh my god, fuck, I wasn't even paying attention, he said. It's okay. Not like I haven't seen your ass before. That your new outfit for the room? You wish. Sorry about the ass flash. I was rambling about practice and didn't even realize what I was doing. Well, Zach would say this. I liked it. No problem. I always welcome a good ass flash. Dude, you always know how to make shit weird. We're supposed to be open, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to be honest with you. Aside from the weird sexual tension sometimes. Takes 2 points of contact for there to be tension in something, bro. You would try and make it all mathematical and break my brain. Anyway, I'm gonna go wash the ass. I just flashed all over the place, you know? Just in case I accidentally show it off again. I'll hold you to that. Wow. Braden disappears off to the shower while I kick back trying to suppress the ash flashbacks I'm getting. I contemplate if this is one of those times where I can take care of myself while Braden is in the shower. After all, that was the pact, right? Shower in shifts while the other one stays back in the room to take matters into his own hands. Well, we had flashbacks. We were thinking about the ass. I'm not really sure how long Braden was gone, but it was long enough for the sun to set and the world to go dark. In my infinite boredom, I decided to try and impress him by sitting down at my desk to study. Outside, I can hear people arguing. They both seem too intoxicated to settle anything with mutual respect. So now they're just seeing who can yell the loudest. Oh, I love this. The lighting, so good. One keeps trying to cuss, but he's not any good at it. I try closing the window, but end up having to turn the TV on to drown them out. Somehow I manage to turn the page a couple times. Behind me, I finally hear the door softly clicking as he humbly enters, and I try my best to look engrossed in a book I've already forgotten about. Wow, you're studying? Did I accidentally get transported to a parallel universe? I turn around as his towel floats softly to the floor like an autumn leaf. Do you do that on purpose? Do what on purpose? Drop that towel all seductively and shit when you walk into the room? Call his ass out. Be like, we know you do it on purpose. We know. What? I do it seductively? I'm gonna guess there's nothing on planet Earth that I can do seductively. If you say so. That's not my towel anyways. It was super crowded in there tonight and somebody took mine. I saw him butt floss with it, so it's gone forever. I just used that one to get back to the room, but there's no way I'm drying off with that thing. You look soaked. I am. If you're still studying, I'm just gonna dry off back here real quick. With what? I spin back to give him privacy. Yeah, sure. Oh, he's got another towel. Oh, that one's blue? Stare back into the book, actually attempting to study while I hear rustling behind me, as Braden searches for one of his towels. I guess you would have more than one towel. I just figured you probably only have one. So I'll try and say this as non-seductively as possible. So there was a ton of dick in the shower tonight, so I was doing a lot of thinking. Okay. That's a hell of a way to start a conversation, but okay. I absolutely look up and realize I can see him in the glass behind me. Braden keeps talking, apparently not realizing that I can see him. All we do is eat, study, or watch TV. Our conversations stem from what we are or aren't wearing. We need something else to do. I watch, unable to tear my eyes away as my heart begins to pound. Oh god, okay. Agreed. I mean, sure, we have new conversations and stuff every now and then, but we're basically doing the same thing. Braden stands up and drags his towel off his shoulder, and I try my best to keep talking. Good company, but repetitive situations. But like, I can't think of anything else to do. Runs the towel through his hair, and my jaw drops. Yeah. Same. I watch as Braden tosses the towel over his shoulders and begins drying his back. Guess I need to talk to Ernie again and get back into the swing of things. How's that gonna help? I don't know, but sometimes people leave weird shit behind. Maybe someone will leave something interesting in the locker room. I like how we have to scavenge for entertainment. Bro, college kids. Right? Maybe someone from Milton Bradley was showering in there and forgot a whole ass Jenga tower or something. Okay, I've got my underwear back on if you want an excuse to stop studying. Girl, we weren't studying. We were clearly looking at your reflection in the window. I'm not playing Jenga with you every night. Twister? Oh my god, Twister? I fucking hate you. We can play Twister. Like most of our nights, the conversation is interesting but pointless in the grand scheme of things. The things I can't recall must have been less important than the stupid details I can remember. Oh, he's laying in our bed again? The closeness and the view. Oh my god. I enjoy that Braden chills in my bed, but feel guilty that he's doing it because his eyesight sucks. We damn near both fall asleep in the same bed while we're watching some late night game show. That seems way too scripted to be real. That's a shame that we didn't fall asleep in the same bed. We got time for that. There's time for that later. Sleep washes over me like a wave and I drift off into the abyss of my thoughts. I flash awake in a mild panic. Oh my god. We're having dreams about Braden in the jockstrap he was wearing. And we're dreaming about him laying in bed while wearing it. Jesus. That was close. I don't remember the last time I had a wet dream. Wow. Probably because back home I jerked off so much. Oh my god. They were empty by the time I went to sleep. I sigh in the darkness, allowing myself to relax as my loins ease, and what? I'm not reading that. Inside me returns to a low and quiet simmer. Oh, the music just got really dramatic. The room is still as sparse moonlight peeks into our sanctuary through the window. The rogue fingers of the apprehensive shadows stretch and retreat into the corners like bashful secrets. Glance over at Braden, I can hear him snoring softly in bed. The chair still sits defiantly in the middle of the room. The rungs of its back like metaphorical prison bars between us. But despite the darkness, my eyes still linger. Instantly I feel my stomach react, twisting itself in an anxious knots of desire that knead and chew on impulsive thoughts. Oh, okay, so I do remember this option. I do remember this. I think I originally did the pervy thing the first time, but we're gonna be respectful this time. I'm gonna be respectful this time. I look over at him once again and I feel a scenario play out in my head. One that crosses the boundaries in an effort to satiate lust, as I could just easily sneak down to the bathroom. Wow. I know I'm horny, but not enough to get up and look at him, or worse. Guess I'll settle for my imagination. It's safer that way. So if you choose the other option, you do get up and look at him, but it does change some of his responses to you later in the game. That choice I know has some effect. I don't know if the other choices do, but that one I know does. It's okay, we're being respectful though. We're being respectful. I'm just gonna head back to bed. If I ever see him, I want it to be on his terms, not like this. Yes. The next morning, sunlight streams through the window and I instantly regret opening my eyes. Through my squinting, I can already see that Braden's bed is empty and I'm alone with my thoughts and the residual gravity from last night. The more I think about it, it's probably best if I started today without seeing Braden naked and spread out across his bed. Feels late and I look over to confirm that I slept through my alarm. Good, skip class. It's far past that moment where you can still wake up, panic scramble, and get ready, blow into class like a Category 5 hurricane. After seeing Braden in his bed last night, I feel like the fact that I didn't touch him actually turned me on more. I need to figure out what I'm going to do today, though. We'll not go to class. Didn't we just say that we're not going to class? That it's like too late to get up and get ready? Shower. I'm not going to class. I'll try anything not to go to class. Braden and I talked last night about finding shit to do. Oh, we're going to clean the shower, not take a shower. Seems like a good hint to head back to cleaning the showers again for Ernie. Maybe I'll look out and find something. Feels like forever since I cleaned that place. Plus maybe a few minutes under some water will relax some various parts of me. Finish putting on my clothes, whispering a silent prayer to the gods of mindless entertainment, Hasbro, Milton Bradley, and all the others. Let me find something in there. Who would bring, like, you were making jokes about finding Jenga, but who would bring Jenga in? to the fucking here to the showers. I head down the hall towards the shower. The stench of dudes greets me. Okay, at least I don't have to hear this noise every time. I can tell no one has cleaned this thing since the last time I drug a mop across it. Did we spill water? I haven't seen Ernie in forever, and I guess I feel bad that he probably just assumes that I'm keeping up with stuff. Hope he doesn't get in trouble. I look around the room for any obvious treasures, but the room appears empty. Boring. Really hoping somebody would have left a motorcycle or a fucking jumpy castle in here. Wow. Imagine a jumpy castle. Oh, here we go. Music. Yes, cleaning montage. Summon the courage to confront whatever atrocities that teenage males have committed in here and peel my hoodie off before getting to work. The lockers are mostly empty except for a magazine that had what I thought was an aerial photograph of a volcano on it until I saw the title was Butt Busters. What the fuck? Who has that magazine? But I am imagining what is on the cover of that and they just have it in the locker right here. No. Butt Busters, a fucking volcano. If you don't know, that's good for you. But if you know, you know. I put that in 2 bags and confirm that I'm gonna definitely need a shower after this. Give the floors an extra scrub, hoping the bleach makes it smell a little less like a double-layered taint sandwich. Oh my god. Finish up the mopping and survey the room one final time, feeling a sense of accomplishment as I breathe in toxic fumes that convince me the room is clean. The water fluctuates several times as it tries to figure out what temperature it actually wants to be, while my body does its best to keep up. I turn, enjoying the solitude and freedom of being naked, alone, and wet. My eyes barely open until they manage to notice something on top of one of the lockers on the far side of the room. We found something. We didn't even turn the shower off. It's still on. We don't have a towel on or anything. The shower's still going. We found cards. I stretch my arm up, feeling around the top of the lockers. We found cards. I feel like playing cards are old school entertainment, like the kind of shit that Braden and I would be doing if we were at a nursing home. Wow. Cards can be fun. Cards can definitely be fun. Actually, that's bullshit. Our geriatric asses will probably be having VR parties and bumping dubstep. Didn't mean to walk in on your literal ass. Oh, he saw our... Fair is fair. We saw his, he saw ours now. Fair is fair. Probably sit down on my bed, casually sliding the deck of cards behind me. Why are we so secretive about the stuff like this? No worries, just following in your jockstrap-clad footsteps. Peels his shirt off and it disappears somewhere on the side of the room. Smart ass. I didn't even realize it was time for you to get back yet. Yeah, I got sent home early from practice. Everything okay? Yeah, they're just narrowing down the tryouts and I wasn't the focus today, so they let me go early. Little break then? For sure, I'll take it. You skip? You know it! I meant to go. Mate, yeah, did we? A lamentation of intentions. Actually, I spent most of the day cleaning the shower and hoping someone would leave something for us to do. Any luck? Not really. I lie, unsure how I really want to interject the cards into the conversation. Well, he just asked you. This was the perfect time to say. Because he just asked. Grabs a towel and wraps it around his waist. I'll be back in a bit, man. I feel gross after practice. I'm gonna go soak in the shower. Hey, don't make a mess. I just cleaned it. See you in a bit. Door closes behind him, giving me time to organize my thoughts about the cards. Let's be honest, when I think about having a hot roommate, a private room, and a deck of cards, Rummy isn't the first thing that comes to mind. Rummy would be fun, though. This could be my chance to actually see him. This is crazy. If I play my cards right, see what I did there. We're entertaining ourselves. Braden's gone longer than I thought he would be, and the room has settled itself into comfortable shadows by the time I hear the subtle click of the door. He steps back in the room, his chest bare and dry, his towel wrapped securely around his waist. I assume he's going to want to get dressed like usual, so I muster the courage to ask before I chicken out. So how much do you trust me? Oh god. He walks over towards his bed, the towel around him rocks and sways. That's a pretty serious question. A lot. Why? How do you feel about strip poker? Wild. Just wild. Braden explodes into disarming laughter. What? How do I feel about it? Like, with who? Us? You and me? Yeah, isn't it more awkward if it's just the two of us? Like, that makes it awkward, right? Yeah, you and me. Well, I guess I wasn't really specific when I said we needed to find something different for us to do, was I? Let's say it's a hypothetical question. Hypothetical, huh? Sure, I guess if I was in the right mood, I might be up for it. I sit up in bed with a little more confidence, feeling myself getting pulled deeper into this debate. Have you ever played before? No way, are you kidding? But I mean, it's college. We're supposed to experiment, right? It's a loaded statement. My eyebrows practically jump off my damn head. What, don't look at me like that. Fix your face. As long as it's just us, I may be up for it sometime. I never play with a bunch of people, though. Why do you ask? We don't have any cards anyway, so it's not like it matters. What if I did? Would you still play? Braden's eyes narrow as he studies me. It's almost as if we're already in a high-stakes game of poker. I mean, you've never mentioned cards before, and it's not like I see you sitting on your bed playing solitaire into the wee hours. That wasn't a no. So what you're saying is, if I had cards, you'd play? Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, shit has been boring lately. High-stakes tension could be kind of fun. I reach behind me, the hidden deck of cards. So if I throw a deck of cards on the floor right now, you'll play? Are we saying right now we're gonna do it? Our eyes lock, both evaluating the other. Strip poker? Yep. And the loser has to get all the way naked? Oh my god. We play until someone loses everything. Okay, but we have to like put our clothes on because we're already like half naked. We can't start like that. Well, I just showered and all I have is a towel. And I'm pretty sure you only have one pair of underwear on, right? It's gonna be a pretty quick game. I squeeze a box of cards, almost drawing strength from them. So the rules are that we both start fully dressed to make it even. You can't put on multiple layers of the same thing. Like you can't put on 7 socks or something stupid. You still up for it? That's fair. Still don't have cards though. I'm just impressed you're actually open to it, especially after you've been so shy in the locker room. I've gotten pretty comfortable with you though, despite the whole gay thing. Okay, you gotta mention it every time. I'm still shy about stuff and really self-conscious, but less so when I'm around you than other people. Plus there's not really much to hide anymore after you caught me doing it the other night. I release the cards for a second, enjoying the honesty and banter. Don't forget about the doctor's office. His eyes narrow. I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to forget the doctor's office. But you seriously play? Oh my god. How many times are we going to ask? Right now? Yep, right now. Tonight? His brow furrows and his eyes roll around in consideration. Actually, yeah, sure. Tonight I would. I don't care. I'd play. I'm going for it. Well, can we have some drinks or something maybe? I don't know. Something to like loosen us up a little bit. I try to constrict my myriad of emotions and play it cool, pulling the cards out from behind me as casually as possible before tossing the air. I know we're under 21, and this is the United States, but still. Oh, we throw the cards. Oh my god, the noise. Our eyes simultaneously follow the deck as it tumbles and twists in the air. Even the moonlight watches it with anticipated breath. Falls in the middle of the room. Finally, it hits the floor with a hollow smack that echoes through the room, rocking briefly to the side, then settling with finality in the space between our beds. Put your clothes on. You deal first. My nerves increase as I watch his frozen stare. Did I make a mistake pushing him? Finally, he looks up and his eyes meet mine. I watch as a slow smile mischievously draws itself across his face, and it feels like Bruce Lee kicked a football straight into my nuts. I don't. Oh, wow. Okay. When I was lying there in bed, turning that deck of cards like the wheels of fate, did I ever think in a million years they'd actually agree to this? We did really go for it. But somehow it feels strangely good. Kind of like having an orgasm halfway through a panic attack. Okay. Interesting analogy. Braden continues to stare with that half-assed smile that confirms he's down to play. I exhale deeply. This is intense. We're looking at each other very intensely. Game on. Here we go. I told you guys things are going to escalate super quickly. Look at us getting dressed back to back. Our shadows are almost touching butts. We both hunt around the room for our clothes, willingly taking part in the ultimate paradox. We both get fully dressed before playing a game that requires us to take our clothes back off. Your bed or mine? He finishes pulling on his shirt before falling backwards into his bed. We're talking about beds now? We're still just playing cards, right? Not if you want to do something else? His faint smile is quick and almost impossible to catch, and sarcasm flickers in his eyes like candlelight. Yes, you perv. I meant, do you want to play on your bed or mine? I'm not sitting on the cold floor. Me neither. If you don't want to be in the same bed, we could leave the deck on the floor and each sit on our own beds, but it's still going to suck getting up to draw every 2 seconds. No, that sounds annoying, and I can't see anyway. We can play on my bed. I don't mind. So Red Rover your ass on over here. You seem surprisingly motivated. I'm surprisingly motivated to mop the floor with your ass. Competitive much? Do we have to like choose to lose? I vaguely remember you having to like make choices whether you want to lose or not. I'm nervous. Braden laughs. Yes, sometimes, but don't pretend like this wasn't your idea and I kind of want to throw it back in your face. And the shit talk begins. There's absolutely no way we're ever going to play strip poker and not talk shit. We stare at the deck of cards between us. It's kind of dark to see the cards in here at night. That's because nobody plays strip poker at 9 a.m. That's true. Here, one sec. Rolls off the side of his bed and grabs the lamp off my desk. Oh, that's nice. Bed rocks as Braden rolls back into the center of it, the lamp between us shining down on the deck of cards. Like some big tent circus attraction. Round 1. Okay, I should save though. This looks so nice. Oh my god, it actually looks so good. Like, so good. Are we showing us a little midriff? You wanted me to deal, right? Sure, may as well give you the initial advantage. I was dealing an advantage. I have no fucking clue, man. I don't know the first thing about cards. I just know it's always a big deal whose turn it is to deal, so I assume there was some advantage. Maybe if you're shuffling weird, or trying to cheat. Braden stops suddenly serious. We both agree there's no cheating in this, right? Absolutely not. I don't know how to cheat anyway. I'm usually the person that everyone has to remind me when it's my turn because I'm looking out the window or something. Shouldn't be too hard to remember, since there's only 2 of us. Braden begins dealing the cards and I nervously gather my fate in my hands. My hand doesn't look too bad, but nothing really stands out. Wonder how this whole poker night will go. Zack flawless victory. Braden flawless victory. Nail biter an even match until the last round. So see, yeah, you do have to make a choice. I'm saving. I just saved. I don't need to save again. I kind of want to do this. This seems like the best option. And like the most comfortable option, you know what I mean? So that's not like one person just is completely dressed and the other person's completely naked. That feels like so awkward. At least this way we'll be like in our underwear again like we normally are. Look down at my first hand and suddenly realize that I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to poker. While I know the basic strategy and what cards beat what, I'm probably not the best at trying to make something out of the nothing I got in my hand. You good? Oh yeah, why? You're kind of spacing out. Sorry, just getting my plan together. You played before? Not so much. And you thought it would be a good idea to play for clothing. What the fuck else are we gonna use? We're both broke and don't have jobs or anything, because of school. Good point. Guessing whoever left the deck in there didn't leave a full set of chips. Just the cards. But let's be honest, if I had chips over here, I'd be seeing how high I could stack them instead of betting with them. Glance back at the cards, already forgetting what I had in my hand. I'll use my first round to test the waters a bit. Who knows? Maybe I'll look out. Oh, whoa. Close up. Okay. My trade nets me a pair of 4s. Not amazing, but better than nothing. I glance over at Braden, who looks lost in thought. How's it going over there? Good, I think I'm done. Did you discard? Guess I wasn't paying attention. Yep, I already traded one out. You ready then? Think so. What do you got? Braden lays his hand down on the bed. An inferior pair of 3s bashfully present themselves. Fuck yes. What do you got? My superior 4 is down. You beat me by 1? That was close. Right? Can't even complain about a loss that close. So what are you losing? Besides my pride, I'll be lame and do socks. Well, if you're counting socks, like those should be the first to go if you're counting them. I would have done the same. Slides over to the side of the bed and begins fussing with the leg of his jeans. Within seconds, he's pulled both socks off to the end of round 1. So round 2? Let's do it. You're well on your way to losing. My deal, right? Yep. Hands me the cards and I nervously begin to shuffle. Winning round 1 gave me a bit of a boost to my confidence, and watching Braden actually take something off was a step closer to this actually playing out. You sound creepy. That sounds a little creepy. My anticipation grows as I deal the second round of cards. Round 2? I love that it's like a choice. It's like starting round 2. I optimistically pick up my cards and immediately grimace. That didn't sound good. Did I actually make a sound? Yeah, you did. So much for your poker face. I never said I was good at any of this. How would you know if you never played? You never know. I may be like a savant or something. From the sound of that groan, you're gonna have to be for this round. Yeah, I think you're right. Not supposed to tell me that. Oh well. I give up 3 cards just to see if I can luck out and get something from the draw pile. Wow. This zoom in, I really like. My effort falls in vain, and I suddenly find myself hoping that Braden completely lost all his cards and I would just win by default. Ready? Yep, hoping you have something horrible. Lays down a pair of 7s. Still not good. Like, these aren't like good hands. These are not good hands. We're not getting like anything really good. Fuck. I wasn't too worried about that hand. Well, at least we're even. I roll around chaotically in the bed, grabbing my leg and pulling off the socks. And socks are gone. Ready for the next round? Look at you all fired up. I hand Braden the cards and defiantly match his gaze. Braden sarcastically shuffles the deck, noisily flipping through the cards, without his eyes ever leaving mine. With just eye contact, staring at each other like a couple of gunslingers. Braden begins to deal, sliding cards across the blanket. Round 3. How many rounds are there? So shirt, pants. So that's like what? At least there's going to be at least what? 3 more rounds? Oh, we got a smirk on our face this time. You know you're going to stomp ass when you look at your hand and see a pair of kings. Okay, the hands are getting better. Or is one of us going to get like a straight flush at some point? That'd be wild. Let's hope that Braden doesn't have the other two and something dope to go with it. I watch as he fidgets around with his cards, shuffling them in various orders in his hand. Hopefully that means he doesn't have anything. Let me know when you're ready. Stop rushing me. You must have something amazing if you're in such a hurry. Just hurry up so I can beat your ass this round. Your emotional discipline is staggering. They should have like music on or something, or like the TV on or something in the background. I feel like that's what I'd want. I need background noise. I don't even know what you mean. And for a guy who talks like you do, why do you always need help with your fucking homework? You sound way more educated than you let on when you open a textbook. Talking and doing are two different things, man. Braden gingerly draws his last card, then looks up. Ready? Sure, you first. I doubt I could stop you from showing your cards right now anyway. You're damn right. Kings. I slowly lay my hand down on the bed and dramatically spread it out, saving the kings for last. Damn, yeah, you got me. Another pair of sevens. Got your ass. That wasn't even close. I mean, it wasn't that far off, I guess. What are you losing? Shirt? I'll go in traditional order. Well, do something interesting. What do you mean? Do something interesting? I don't know. Like, we both just kicked our shoes off and it was kind of boring. You want to call your janitor buddy and have him install a fucking stripper pole? Or maybe we can just wait a few days and you'll find one stuffed in the shower locker. You have something you want to say? I'm just giving you shit. So what do I have to do? I don't know. I didn't plan this out. So you like what? Want the loser to put on a big production or something? Yeah, I don't know. It sounds stupid now that I say it. I was just trying to make it more ridiculous. Fuck it. I'm down. Let's do it. Of course he's down. Yeah? Walks over to the TV set, giving himself some room. Can't believe I'm doing this. You don't have to. Hope you know that when you lose, you're going to stand right here in this very spot and embarrass yourself too. That's fair. Whatever you do, I'll do. How about that? Deal. Hold up. One sec. He stops briefly and walks over to the door. Oh yeah, lock it. Under the circumstances, I'm going to lock this. Is that okay? Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I didn't even think of that either. Hear the door softly click, and something about it makes my heart beat a little quicker. Walks over back to his spot. Here goes the shirt. Slowly slips his fingers up under the shirt. I've seen him take his shirt off a million times since we got here. But this time, it's different, more intimate. Yeah, because he's literally doing it for us. Now, he's doing it for us. On purpose. This time he knows I'm watching, and the rules of the game make that okay and fun and playful. I know I'm probably smiling, but I can't help it. He spreads his arm wide. Good. My eyes liberally wander down his chest. Okay. And stop at his navel. Somehow I managed to keep my jaw from dropping below sea level. Yep. Don't worry, you're next. Another round? Sure thing. My deal, right? Yeah, I think. Grab the deck and do my thing, quickly passing out the cards to pick up the tempo. Round 4. Drop a few cards and net a fucking flush. Oh, we did! I was wondering if we were gonna get something good. Like, actually good other than just a pair. Shit, I feel like I would totally smoke his ass this round for sure. Cautiously lays down a card and smiles as he draws. At least he seems happy with the draw. Moment of truth. Is it gonna be like just one difference? Go ahead. Promptly slaps down 2 queens. If I lay down my flush, I'm gonna win, and he'll be down to his last layer. Oh god. Honestly, I'm kind of digging this back and forth just to see how it goes. I don't want him to think I'm cheating. Nice hand. I'll fold. Fold? Yeah, I'm gonna fold. You totally smoked me that round. So I don't even get to see what you had? That's the idea. You'll never know. Well, fuck you too. Count your blessings. I had a shit hand. He could check right now. He could pick up the cards and check. You're gonna put on a show too? I wouldn't call it a show. Ain't nobody buying tickets, but I may as well have fun. That's why we're playing, right? Swallowed a little bit of pride I have, knowing that Braden's watching me, but feeling a burst of courage, since he lost his shirt first. Well, he's probably not around. I don't believe this for a second. I still feel evaluated. I'm pretty subpar when it comes to looking sexy or doing anything sensual. I strip the hoodie over my head and throw it to the floor. Wow, that was horrible. This isn't bad though, thanks. I felt like an idiot. So did I, but you took it off, so it counts. Braden has a smirk painted across his face as I walk back over to the side of his bed. Your deal, right? Sure. Shuffles the cards and deals. That last win seems to have given him a bit of hope. Guess we'll see how this next round goes. Round 5. So is there going to be like 2 or 3 more rounds? 2 rounds? Because this hand sucks. I don't even know if there's anything salvageable about it. I pick 2 cards at random and exchange them. The draw is even less impressive. Braden's hard to read this time. I can't really tell what he's thinking. Good thing is I still got 2 layers on, even if I fuck up. Fuck it, I fold. What the fuck? You can't fold 2 rounds in a row. Since when is that a rule? Since you tried to fold a second fucking time. That's part of the game. Yeah, but it's lame. How am I supposed to know I won? You won because I quit. Fine, you want to see him? I actually do. Are you trying to get naked? Maybe. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we don't got anything. We got nothing. Happy? Dude, your hand sucks. God, I told you it did. You should have totally folded. I hate you. Okay there, Prince of Vegas. Get up and lose your pants. You in a hurry to see my ass? You know it. Not in the least. Please. I'm in a hurry to make you regret coming up with this stupid game where you keep folding. Blah blah. Walk over to the designated stripping area. Stand there for a few seconds trying to decide what I'm going to do, and I stand and sway nervously, looking like some type of obscure bird. Look over at Braden, he has the usual smirk of victory on his face. Hook my fingers into the waistband and accept the fate of another lost round. Well, the last one we lost. See, we didn't have to lose the last one on purpose because we would have lost this one. Well, it was honestly something fun and trusting and kind of crazy to do. I can't deny that I kind of hoped Braden would be putting on a one-man show. My jeans hit the floor with a weighted thump and I stand there in my underwear. Also becoming slowly aware that what's inside is starting to stir more than I would like. Another layer bites the dust. I stop staring dramatically nowhere. Ah, hey, look at us. Posing. Hey, looking like you got one layer left there, bro. Looking like you only got one layer left there, bro. That's all I need. Whose deal is it? I think it's yours. I love how we keep forgetting whose deal it is, even though it's literally just back and forth. Grab the deck, split, and flip through the cards to shuffle. Round 6. I individually slide the cards across the blanket face down. Braden timidly accepts them like they're dipped in fucking poison. We lock eyes and the tension rises. We pick up our cards in concert, turning our fate in our hands, both of us trying to hide any telling signs of their contents. My cards suck. There's no nice way to put this. I got nothing. My only chance is to get lucky on the draw. I lay my discarded card on the blanket and select the top card, afraid to look at it. You sure you want that one? Probably not. I about shit my last layer of clothing when I get a straight on the... No way we got a straight. So our hand wasn't that bad if it was just one card that made it a straight though. I try and hide it as best I can. I guess it is, because it's kind of worthless without it. I guess I'm ready. You're gonna get owned anyway, so it won't matter. There goes that poker face again. Slap my cards down before Braden even has a chance to smart off any further. Boom. Take off your pants. Shit, I got owned. I bet you did? I bet you did. You mean you bet you did? I don't even want to see your cards. Take your salty ass over by the TV. Wow, talk about a humble winner. Your ass wasn't humble last round. Wanders over to the spot. Shakes his head before he catches me smiling. Enjoying this shit, aren't you? Obviously. Not denying it. I always like winning though. Guess it's my pants this time. Your call, but yeah, you don't really have many options. Fingers the button. He's giving me the finger again. Oh my god, he loves giving me the finger. Smirk on his face and his middle finger extended. There, you happy? Can't help but stare down at his legs. Okay. Getting nervous. He begins fishing his legs out. Not yet. Ironically, we're both back to where we started. Yeah, literally. I know, right? I feel like we could have just played one hand after all, if we knew it was going to be down to the wire. You still wanted to do this? Realized you only have one thing left, right? You only got one layer left too. I'm straight. Let's go. Crazy. Fuck. The final round. Do I have to make this choice? Because I don't... I kind of would rather it just happen. Like, I have no say in it. When I originally thought about this game, I didn't seriously think it would come down to the last round. Both of us face to face in our underwear with only a thin layer and a 5-card draw between us. I grasp the deck, turning it nervously in my hand, and then hand it to Braden to shuffle. Shit's tense, isn't it? Hell yeah, I know this music got really dramatic. It's weird, like I don't even care if I win or lose, but I'm still nervous. I mean, this music would make you nervous. Yeah. Braden passes the cards out, each one feeling like a nail into a big fucking naked coffin. ... Whatever that means. Final round. I take a deep breath and scoop my cards into my hand. The hand isn't bad. I at least have some options. I try and decide to play this round smart, discarding a few cards to leave myself some options. Drop my 2 cards and draw it from the top of the pile. Let's see how I did. I really love these close-ups. Oh, I knew I was going to have to choose. Zack wanted to win, so let's just do this. I pull the cards into my hand and immediately feel a rush of euphoria. I have 3 aces? That's crazy. This shit is over. I can barely contain myself as I wait for Braden to pointlessly discard whatever trash he has. Done? Yeah, sure, you. There's our poker face. Think so? Go ahead. I may as well let him struggle in vain before I rain down 3 aces like a firestorm all over that last layer. He's on a pair of queens and sits back with zero expression on his face. Not bad, not bad. What do you got? Fucking ace, ace, ace. Oh, and a king. A smile envelops me as I lay down my triple. Braden melts. Are you fucking kidding? Dude, that hand is crazy. That means I lost. Promise me you didn't cheat, right? Wait, I didn't even shuffle. Right? Braden's the one who shuffled that round. I promise you, I didn't cheat. That so sucks. You don't have to get naked for real though, bro. I was more chuckling about the hand I won on. Yeah, I agree, that shit was crazy. You good? You're not mad, are you? You want to play another game? Or you gotta go to the bathroom? He turns back around and a stillness descends on the room. We're not done with this game yet. What do you mean? I lost? Oh, stop, dude. I know you're nervous about that shit. You don't have to do it. We're just playing for fun. Don't lie. If you would have lost, would you have stripped all the way? Honestly? Yeah, of course. Probably. But I would have been nervous. Well, it's only fair then. I feel myself getting slowly more distracted and drawn in. Seriously? Why not? I trust you. Oh my god. I knew the rules when we started. I wouldn't have agreed to play if I wasn't open to the risk. As long as you didn't cheat to get me to do it. I didn't. You have my word. I'm teasing. Oh god. I feel like you've done this before. He peeks back over his shoulder. Really? God, no. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Ready? Girl, we're so ready. Zack's beyond ready. Ready for what? Holy fuck. I say some stupid shit. Nothing. I think it was the wind. Oh my god. Girl, he heard you. He turns around slowly. His head is cocked with interest. His eyes meet mine. He said, there, you happy? You win. We should play this more often. I'm practically panting right now. While Braden moved his hands, he's giving us full show now. And he was just like, why, you want to play this so you can see me like this all the time? I watch as his hands go limp, falling to the sides as he stands before me. I know my mouth is open right now, and I don't even care. Oh my god. Braden was like, give me some kind of signal when you're done staring. Your mouth is still open, bro. Oh, sorry. Can you throw me my shorts? And on that note, I'm gonna take a piss. I think after that, I'm done playing for the night. It's getting late anyways. Sure thing. Are you okay? After my voice trails off, not really sure how to describe the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I lost fair and square, right? And it may sound crazy, but I was honestly having a lot of fun. Yeah, me too. His eyes flicker downward before turning towards the door. Pretty sure something moved in front of your pants, so I'm sure you could use some personal time in the room by yourself. He's just calling us out every time now. He's looking at us specifically. I can feel myself turn red. Okay, I reloaded because I just want to see the other option. I want to see if it's like any more awkward for Braden if we lose. So I reloaded and just chose that Zack lost the last round. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I was okay just playing for fun. Would you have stripped if you lost? Yes, he would have. We know this. Yeah, I agree to the rules, but that doesn't mean you have to. Seriously, you would have got butt naked? I didn't think you were that comfortable. As long as it was just us, I would have been comfortable. It was stupid and fun, why not? Okay, I have a confession if I'm going to do this. Okay. So I did all that talking a minute ago as a distraction. Truth is, I'm hard as hell right now, and I'm a little embarrassed. The game got you... Girl, it's not just the game. Who am I playing the game with? Yeah, like really? Your call, dude. I don't care one way or the other. God knows I've gotten hard at weird times. You're not going to be weirded out? Nah. Besides, you were hard at the doctor's office the other day. That didn't cause drama. Plus, keep in mind you caught me in the middle of the night. And we both know you haven't forgotten me at the doctor's office. Alright. Swallow my pride and keep to my word and the rules of the game. Okay, here we go. Lowering the shorts. You realize if you're stripping, there's not really any reason to try and hide it with one hand, don't you? I look up briefly, realizing he actually has a point. Braden rolls back on the bed and snorts. Wow. Oh my god, I even heard it slap. It slapped our stomach. Damn, bro, you are fucking... Oh my god. You must like this shit. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you like looking at it. You look embarrassed as hell, man. I nervously chuckle a little. Yeah, actually, this is pretty embarrassing. I can feel it moving. I seriously don't care. We're into you watching. It's making this even worse. Not like you didn't already see me that one night. At least it was dark then. This is pretty night. Guess that's fair. Tell you what, come sit on the bed. What? This is maybe better than the other choice. I'm glad I reloaded, maybe. Questioning? So here you go. We'll make it even then. Oh, this was a better choice. Okay, he turns around. I think this is probably going to be mostly the same interaction, but yep, you've done this before. Yeah, these are the same. I think, yeah, he's like, oh, it was just the wind, I swear. Oh my god. We should play this more often. I'm panting. Yeah, this is the best ending. This is best case scenario. We both lost, or we both won, depending on how you look at it. His hands go limp again. Okay, and now he's gonna go take a piss again. We're done playing for the night. We were both naked there for a second. Just casual roommates, being roommates, you know. It's getting late. Sure. Are you okay? Yeah. I was just feeling, I don't know, bold and comfortable, and it may sound crazy, but I was honestly having a lot of fun. Yeah, me too. Meanwhile, we're still sitting on his bed, boner out. Braden's eyes flicker downward before turning towards the door. He's looking. He's into it. Yeah, I can tell. Looks like you could use some personal time in the room by yourself. I can feel myself turn red. Okay, door closes. Climb off Braden's bed and slip my underwear back on as I inhale deeply before falling into my own bed. Stare up at the ceiling, my head swims in a lake of hormonal fire. Somewhere beyond the fire lies something else entirely, something alive and new and infinitely more powerful, but delicate beyond comprehension. This is one of those milestones in your lifetime where the justice of words will crumble. One of those moments, the moment, where you clearly realize that your life now has two distinct chapters, before and after right now, and that seems important enough to savor. God, this game makes me just like, it really does like hit you with like a crazy moment, and I know I said this in the last video too, it's like crazy wild moment, something sexual happens, and then it's like, oh, deep feelings, deep emotions, deep thinking. Like, it really gets you in the feels right away. It's like it hits you when you're vulnerable. In hindsight, the seeds of those moments are always planted long before we recognize them, but our own inhibitions, the ignorance of youth, and self-denial can be blinding. Perhaps I just pretended it wasn't there, like I always have. Banished it to the darkest part of my consciousness, to the place where dreams and aspirations that are incongruent with how I think I am are shackled in a judgmental prison of my own construction. Beautiful outside scene. Here in college, I thought that I could just start over. Just uproot, clean slate, and construct this mirage, this mask, that I'm the most self-actualized person ever. But in reality, I've always felt alone, and it's getting harder to pretend like this isn't part of me. Oh my god, girl, it's hitting way too close to home for me right now, like it really is. How are you gonna do this to me? Aaron, how dare you? Why does it bother me so fucking much? What the fuck am I actually afraid of? Is falling for a straight guy really that bad? I mean, he's maybe straight but curious. I mean, the way he interacts with us, I don't know. The cards. And now I'm starting to do things, place myself in situations to act out those desires. Yeah, like being like, let's play strip poker. He was so into it though right away. There's something there. I thought about touching him for Christ's sake. Well, we didn't do it. We're doing respect. We're being respectful. I've always lied to myself, and somehow I was okay with that. But now I'm lying to my best friend. Yeah, this is when it gets like kind of intense now, because now we're like, shit, we really do have feelings for him, and it's like it needs to become. This is beautiful. End of part 1. Oh my god, I really like it. Ooh, I'm so excited for part 2 though. You don't even know. I'm so excited. We get better at what we practice. Didn't we just do chapter 5, or am I bugging? I'm wrong. This is chapter 5. We finished chapter 4. I'm going crazy. I am bugging. We're at chapter 5 now. We get better at what we practice. We're making good progress here, okay? Feel my inner walls and resistance collapse around me and run like sand through my fingers. So now we really have to like admit and be honest about these feelings and like confront them. And like, we're gonna have to talk to Braden about them, because we're not gonna be able to, we can't lie to him forever about it. Oh, this shit's about to get so good. Not that it already hasn't been, but oh my god. In sleep, I'm enveloped by a sense of comforting darkness. A lot of people have described darkness as being cold, but I never saw it that way. Okay, I'm not ending yet. We're doing this scene first. Here there's no consequences for where my mind wanders. The darkness cannot judge. It has no free will or agenda. No code of morality from which to debate, and no dogma or biases to quantify or contradict. These are beautiful. There's no distractions here. My darkness is simply a backdrop to whatever I choose to bring here and commune with. Here and only here can I pretend reality is what I truly want it to be. That my choices and behaviors don't matter. That my feelings don't matter. That my attractions don't matter. He watched my eyes wash over. Oh my god, we're having flashbacks. We're having flashbacks to the poker. He watched my eyes wash over him like a hungry tide and said nothing. Yeah, because he's kind of into it. At least to some extent. To some degree, he's into it a little bit. Even if it's just like, I like showing off. There's a little bit of it that he likes, at least. That much is clear. Why do that? To torture me? I think maybe it's me. God knows I don't have my own shit figured out. Why the hell would I want to pull someone else into it? Let's be honest, if he was actually into me, He's had plenty of chances so far. Yeah, but he told you that he's straight and he had a girlfriend and like it's obviously complicated and stressful and dramatic. He doesn't know yet, okay? Everyone's not on the same timeline. But then I feel myself shift back in the other direction. His openness with being naked, with actively showing me all of him, for honestly no reason. That's gotta mean something. But what the fuck would I do if it did mean something? Oh, god damn. Deep in thought. Nothing. I do freaking nothing. He's so out of my league. But would I actually be okay with him having feelings for me? Wouldn't that just further complicate shit? It's bad when you actually realize you can't lie to yourself anymore. When you realize that all of your reasons, excuses, and frustrations are just camouflaged ways to avoid dealing with real problems. But this is nothing new for me. I've been dealing with this long before hormones ever started their maniacal march of influence. The truth is, this feels different. I've never felt this kind of way before. And so I commune in silence and at some point must have exhausted myself trying to find whatever it is that I started thinking about in the first place. Deep shit. This game really will get you thinking about your own shit, like it really will. When we open our eyes, empty bed as usual. Early and the world is bright and still beyond our window. Oh, he's doing his little Tai Chi exercises again. Oh my god. Okay. I have to end the video here though. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I could go for a little bit longer, but I feel like that's a good place to end it. We just finished a chapter, starting chapter 5. That's good. We're making good progress. We're getting close to the new stuff, the later game stuff, and I'm so excited for it. Oh, yes. Do it. Okay, I gotta save the game though. Save twice because I'm paranoid. Like that. Okay. But yeah, I gotta end the video here because it's been a little less than an hour and a half. And that was some intense shit. I mean, we got cards and immediately did strip poker. Like, there was no resistance to that whatsoever. And we both won and lost, I guess, in a way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Zack and Braden saw each other. They're obviously very comfortable with each other. And Zack has really come to realize his feelings are real and that Braden might have somewhat similar feelings, maybe. So this is only going to get more intense. And we still haven't even heard back from Mikhail yet about swimming. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much still. Every time I play this, I'm like, god, there's still so much to do. Really puts your shit in perspective, you know? It's good. It's so good. It's well written as fuck. And the visuals are great. Like, oh my god, the night visuals, especially those scenes where Zack was like contemplating stuff to himself in the dark. Beautiful. So beautiful. The contrast, oh my god, the lighting. Gorgeous. Great work, Aaron. Oh my god. I say it every time, and now I'm rambling again. So I'm excited and I can't wait, and I hope you guys are enjoying this too, because it's fucking dope. But yeah, I will stop rambling now, because I've been rambling at the end of this video for way too long now, because I'm just singing too much praise. I can't help it. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Have a good night. Bye. Straight. Revamped. All right. Peace.